straight ahead. We've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fire up with me then, man. Fire up.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Jacksonville. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Now ETN to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got it. Complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
don't be proud of me.
Oh, no, is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Hey,
as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
11 Agate. Silver.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So
I'm a defensive mastermind. We gonna play. When it come to offense, bro, we gonna play. But when it come to defense, man, you gonna have to switch that thing up. You gotta have to switch that thing up, man. Cause when it come to defense, I can read.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2.
Yeah, I'm playing with that. This new passing.
Lawrence gonna look to throw for it.
Bruh, get the fuck out.
It's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah. I don't know, G.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long.
I like that. Yeah, that's sweet.
Don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And good work there in open space.
Yes, sir.
He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Rudolph on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's Rudolph now on second down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of anxious seconds there. Probably felt like an eternity to him. That ball's tipped up into the end zone. And once it goes up there, you know it could be anybody's football at that point. Pretty lucky that one fell to the ground harmlessly.
Pickens going in motion left. Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. In motion right goes Johnson. From the red zone now, Rudolph eluding the pressure right.
Bro, what the fuck?
Finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
Man, you let that cracker catch you, bro.
As he's tackled down inside the 20.
I will back. Yeah, man.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Bro, what the
And it's
fuck,
incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Bro, what the fuck?
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Rudolph. That's swung out wide to Harris. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Najee Harris, a 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction, and whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Big 13 heavy.
Here's Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Hey, kill.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Jones has it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Just a heck of a run right there by Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game.
That cracker got loose, man.
Back to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside of the running back gasher. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way to go over the goal line and score a touchdown.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
13, Lou.
They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game.
Yeah, I'm going to see you do more than one play. That's just okay, man.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start with both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Pickens going in motion left. On first down, Rudolph. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Here's Rudolph on play action. Flush to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. to the air. Rudolph. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Now he runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jaylen Warren, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing that you say, let them talk about it, small bruise on 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away.
I'm getting my ass beat. I don't care. I don't know right now. Why don't you put ice on it, LaQuisha?
Take a sugar, baby.
Huh?
The emergency.
You're okay. Great. No, it's not.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it and repeat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions.
Oh, okay. Like, when you just put something in, you think it's going to do it? Hey.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Cowboys are able to recover. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Pollard will take it up the gut, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now Prescott. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. On play action, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams taking it in. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Prescott looks to throw on first. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And again, it's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on second down is Goff. And this is incomplete.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage. Knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times and made a nice play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And spins away. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before. And now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they can do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. After the interception, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 93 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the
Devontae Adams and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line. It's like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Prescott on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott yet again. Slant pass. It's Ferguson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the 50, it's Goff. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, have the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
It's all pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Prescott now. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought.
I do.
That's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now it's gone. He's got it to Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, more interesting.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to him. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he is going to lose yardage here. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and the lead will hold at 13.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Goff. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now an audible here into something else. Gibbs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Now Goff on third and goal. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions, as he is in to get them 2 more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 33 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. The Cowboys now will once again go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Back to throw, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott looks to throw on first. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. A first down throw for Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Prescott to throw it. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Shit, I promise I won't stop. I never fold, never speak on what I know. I was talking to another I was talking, fuck that bitch.
Goff going to shift him around. 2nd and 9 now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
Now Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep finding it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. They start things off. Carry by Gibbs here. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Goff now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
So nasty, I even make spit.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature.
Stand up. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up.